Hello, hello. Anybody home? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Everything working good? Maybe, maybe not. Anybody home? Maybe, maybe not. Welcome to the stream. The game is about to start, not now, almost 2 hours. It's gonna start in 1 hour 48 minutes. So I'm here to talk about football and everything else. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to smash that like button if you want more people to join us. Rubero Oscar Eric said that, what's up? Aziz the King said that, come on you Blues. Come on you Uncle Jackson. Yeah, I know you've been sarcastic here because you don't want to see him. But probably Chelsea don't have any choice today but to use Michael Jackson in front. Probably two in front with Broja. Who knows? I just don't want to Pochettino to continue doing the same thing over and over again. You need to twist things a little bit in front to see what is going to work. So let's see what's going to happen. But we don't have many players today even to choose from. Academy. Probably go to the academy. People forget that the academy also got their own games that they play every single week. So you have to keep that to consideration too. And if he brings a lot of kids and we lose again, oh, why did you do this? So it's always a lose-lose situation for managers anyways. No matter what he can do, he won't win. So unless if you win a game on the pitch. But even when we win a game and then people are still not happy, so nothing really you can do to please people who don't like you anyways. So just looking for attention or fight on social media. Nothing that you can do. You can score 5 goals and it's not good enough. Did you see this mistake and that mistake and this and that? Why is not 10? You score 1-0, no, why only 1? Well, you can score 10 goals or score 1 goal and you get 3 points at the end of the day. And you have 14 injuries. Like right now we have 14 injuries. But somehow it's 1 billion and you have to find solutions. You have to do whatever it takes and ask Santa Claus to create some perfect players out there and fit 11 players on the pitch and win the game. So there are people like that they just want a discussion, but common sense just tells you that's just not gonna happen. This is reality here. This is not like FIFA or virtual games or a dream or something. We're talking about a human being here. All right. So, still have time to go until the game is there. Smash that like. Join us if you have time to do so. So we can keep the conversation going. I'm here for the people. So the more people comment or call, the more we're going to stay here. If it's not, and then no point to be here. You know what I mean? Aziz, go ahead.
Hey, good afternoon, Mr. Rose.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Happy New Year in advance, man.
Thank you so much. Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, actually. Chelsea ain't gonna spoil my Christmas. So.
Yeah, just you and your daughter and your family. Just be happy, man. It's
Chelsea. Yeah, Chelsea ain't gonna spoil my Christmas. You know, Uncle Nicholas won't spoil my Christmas. His name is no more Nicholas Jackson. Uncle Jackson won't spoil my Christmas, but that's his new name. We ain't giving him Nicholas Jackson.
Uncle Jackson. Yeah, yeah.
Uncle. He's playing like an old man, and so he's an uncle.
Yeah. Today he might score a hat trick and
nothing will face me. Let me tell you something. To be honest,
yeah.
Pochettino is there are three things against this team: injury, playing players out of position, scoring off ill luck on goals.
Yes, lack of quality in front, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is a good one, but the problem is I'm coming. Let me land. Yeah, go.
Pochettino, 50% is Pochettino's fault.
Yeah.
You have three left backs. Pochettino wasn't playing it. Look at what Pochettino might do today between me and you. Pochettino might play 3 centre backs and one defense and one right back. You feel me?
Okay.
You know,
that is
it.
That's your
I don't know what he will do. That is what he's going to do. But what we want him to do, he's not going to do it. Already, our team is already a shit. We're already playing shit. Why don't you just risk it?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Imanson can be as worse as the rest of the players. Or go get players from the academy to play.
Yeah, the academy also got their own games, but I got what you're saying. We can find 2 quality academy players that can help us.
So today, none of that would ever have players that's going to play. So I'm sure he's going to be forced to play one of either Imanson is going to play as a winger or he's going to use him as a left back. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, he doesn't have a choice.
Yeah, to me, like I said, play what's his name? Nkunku behind the striker.
Yeah.
And let's see what we can do from there. Because Nkunku with quality and stuff, he can, you understand, bring players along.
Yeah.
Because right now, Pochettino is, I don't know, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm done with Pochettino.
Yes, Mr.
And I don't want us to go back to what we used to do, sacking of coaches. Now the project is over. Right now, I don't even know what the project's all about.
Kindergarten project. Mr. Henry, are you there? Henry, you there? Unmute yourself. You are muted. Henry, unmute yourself. No, he can't hear because he's muted. But anyways, yeah, the problem with Pochettino is looks like he wanna prove people wrong. He just wanna.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh yes, today is one of those. Again, greetings to you guys, and I'm hoping you're still eating some of the leftovers of the Christmas food if you celebrated it, or you're still angry about the Christmas Eve defeat because I've been angry to the point where I just say, okay, this is how I approach Chelsea game. Every game I consider it to be a defeat, and if something happens otherwise, then fine. So then it bonus, yes. So each game I prepare my mind. Okay, it's gonna be a loss. Crystal Palace 2, Chelsea 1. If it happens otherwise, fine. If it doesn't happen that way, then I knew that okay, I already prepared my mind for it because this is how Chelsea is. And look, guys, if this coach plays Disasi at right back and Levi Colwill at left back, look, I'll give up on him completely. If he dares, because Maxen and Malo Gusto are available to play. So if this coach just dares play these centre backs as wing backs, brothers, look, it's over. I won't support. I won't even defend him even 1 minute. because those guys are available there.
If
And
you
with the suspensions that we have,
yeah.
with the suspensions that we have, we need them. We need those two to play in their position to connect with the wingers, because I'm expecting to see Mudryk on the right and Mudryk on the left, and we need those wing backs to support them.
Yeah.
So if I see Disasi on the other side, I will lose it. I will just say no. I am not for this coach anymore.
You're gonna switch to the other dark side of.
Yes,
of
I'll
the
just
stadium.
I'll just go dark. I'll go dark side. Honestly, bring me Bob Bradley of the United States. Whatever you want to do, I don't care, because the project is dead. Is dead already. It's dead. The
Big Sam is still there. Big Sam is looking for a job.
I mentioned Big Sam here before. I said, bring this guy. He has the kind of Big Sam has the kind of pedigree that Sean Dice has. That okay, you need him when the team is struggling, and he comes and he converts that team from children to men, because it is a point of desperation now. Look at Bournemouth; they're already 3 points above us. I am not sure. We are going to catch up to Bournemouth.
Bournemouth started very, very poorly, and now they are winning. They are winning and improving every single game. But also you have to understand that Bournemouth don't have the same kind of injuries that we have. And this is why my position is just like in the middle, because when I see the amount of issues that we have, especially injury, like today I had hard time even to find starting 11 for Chelsea. That's how bad it is. And then regardless of that, and when I see how many chances we create every single game and we don't score, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm not going to get on one person only. And even Aziz at the beginning said it, So we have a problem with a manager who is stubborn, who already made up his mind about the players that he likes or not, and who are playing players out of position. That is a problem. That is a given. But also we have a quality issue. We have injuries. We have the manager, and then the lack of quality, because you can create 100 chances, and if nobody is scoring them, and then it's useless. So that's why I have hard time really to switch all of a sudden and say Pochettino out. No. I have to take my time and see. And when I think about it, if we had everybody, like fit, probably we were going to be top 4 right now. So I'm still there, and I still support him. But yeah, it's like
if they were fit, would he play them in their position? That's the question. He might be fit, but he'll still play the disasters at right back. That's one thing. That's one thing with this manager, and this thing it's killing me right inside. That this guy, if everybody comes back, people like Mudryk, would they still play? Will Mudryk still play? Or you still have, Jackson missing chances. It's just, what difference would it make if the injuries are there or when the injuries are not there? I think sometimes these injuries, it happens to see if this guy can think creatively. I mean, thinking creatively doesn't mean that you should play people out of their position. Okay, in that midfield that we're lacking people, why don't you bring? I would expect to see someone like Alex Matos there. He is good.
Yeah.
If Caicedo can play, or you can pair Caicedo with Matos. Matos is good at going forward. He's even good at going forward than Caicedo is. Mm-hmm. But you won't see that. You won't see something like that. He will do his thing as he places, and then after the defeat, you'll see, they gave everything. It's because of this. Or he will look for excuse and say, the lack of discipline is because of experience. What the hell? What kind of discipline comes from experience? It's something that you're raised with. Whether you're raised in the street, whether you're in the street gang, there is discipline within the ranks of anything. So that is not excuse. When I heard something like that, it's lack of experience. That is BS.
Yeah, I don't like when he said those
It's
kind of
BS.
stuff. He came the last time and say Ugo Chukwu is from the French league. He's 19. When you're not talking,
So
please
what?
mute yourself. When you're not talking, please mute yourself because there's a lot of
Sorry
noise.
about that.
No, you don't have to be sorry. If you're not talking, you mute yourself. If you want to talk, you can jump and cut me whenever, and you unmute yourself. All right. So he came the last time, Pochettino, to say Ugo Chukwu is from the French league and you expect him to come and perform in the Premier League. And then he talked about Madsen. Oh, it's a young player, and the young player, you have to understand the young player, you have to be careful. And then came out to say, oh no, I'm tired of people coming and saying, what, this is no play, this is no play. But you never know how the person is going to perform until you try them. So he's assuming already that if you are a young player, you don't have experience, and then you are not good enough for Chelsea. Understandable if you are winning games. Because even back in the Mourinho days, when De Bruyne wasn't playing, Salah wasn't playing, people can understand because you have Lampard, you have Drogba, you have big guns who are winning you every single game. So it becomes impossible for you to try different players because you don't change the winning team. But the same team that he's claiming, oh, it's a young team, oh, it's a young player, you know, don't put pressure and all that. But your first team, your so-called best team, is not winning. Why can't you just twist things around and try different things? That's the problem. So, I don't know. Even me, I support Pochettino until there, but I'm not going to shut up and just accept and be a yes man for everything he's going to say. No. I'm not a cultist, right? I can support you, but I can also tell the truth. This is the truth right now. He's not helping himself. And I have hard time to defend him right now because he's not giving me anything in hand to defend him. If you do the right thing the end of the day, okay, you play people in their natural position. You try different combinations and it's not working, I can understand and continue to support you. At least you tried something. At least you did the right thing. But it's just like giving people more ammunition to get on him because he's not doing the right thing. So, listen, man, I don't sack people at the end of the day. You would never see me here and say Lampard out, Tuchel out, Porter out. But I always tell the truth the way it is. I like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, give them time to improve. But if it's not improving and somebody makes a decision to sack, it's not my problem, you know? It's not me. So get in the comment section down below. Ask questions, people. We are over 20 people watching now. If everybody can smash the like button, we're going to have a few more people to join us. YouTube algorithm is crazy at the moment. I need every click that I can get. If you don't like me, just smash that unlike button, right? Just don't stay and watch me. You click the like or you click unlike. It's all the same on YouTube. It's called engagement. So you don't like me, you don't have to like me. Just smash that unlike button. Simple as that. You know what I mean? And the phone, this link been given to everybody. If you want to call us, you call. You want to put a comment or ask a question so we can keep the discussion going, just do it. Just be part of the show, not just watching. If that makes sense. The show is made for you. It's not for me. If that makes sense. Okay. What we have here? Let's see. So, in 30 minutes from now, we're going to have the lineup. But I think there are always eagle eyes out there that will see the lineup before anybody. So, if you have the lineup for us, you tell us who's going to start. Today, anyways, we don't have choices. We have like 14 players not available for the game for suspensions or for injuries. So let's see how Pochettino is going to be creative or not today. All right. Thank you so much, my people, for stopping by. I'm here as long as you want me to. And just be part of the show. Just saw the future. And today, if Colwill, right, Levi Colwill plays from the left back position, Disasi play the right back position, I will lose it. You know, I will lose it. I will lose it. Nobody is gonna convince me that the young Jan Madsen, playing 20 years of his life from the left back position, and all of a sudden somebody tells you that he's not good enough from that position and he needs to learn a new position. And even in a new position, you have to give him 2 minutes, 3 minutes just in case. Just to make numbers. Just to... I don't know what it is with Pochettino, but I don't know, man. How can I defend you? You know, you don't give me anything to defend you at the moment. Poch, do something. Do something. All right. So we're gonna see. Let me check on social media what is happening so we can continue the conversation. Let's put this a little bit...
I listened to your form guide. I mean, with Crystal Palace, we've been having good results against them. But again, every team in the Premier League, they get their redemption by winning against Chelsea. You know, since Brentford won against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, they haven't won any other away game. But they did against Chelsea. So Crystal Palace, with the form that they're struggling with, they're just going to find it on Stamford Bridge. This is not something that you wish for, but this is something that is based on evidence. That when teams struggle, they start finding form. Chelsea gives them that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. I understand what you're trying to say. Olise is on fire now. I don't know if Eze is back from injury, but they have Mateta. They have Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew, of all people, don't write him off, because those kind of players, they will become like Abedi Pele when playing against Chelsea. You know, he become like his dad. So
exactly. Look at the guy who scored the second goal against Wolves. He hasn't scored in like how many years?
Yeah.
And then he came in and then he scored.
We are giving people careers. You know.
Exactly. You know, but they should just laid it there for him. You know, just easy.
Just easy wins, people. So Pochettino, please give me something so I can continue defending you here. If you don't give me something today, bro, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do.
Just drop your defense of him, bro. He did those things at PSG, so he
was the king of that, changing people positions and all that. I don't know, man. I just gave him the benefit of the doubt. You know,
like you mentioned, if you do that and he wins, like Tuchel would do, and the result will come up. We didn't criticize Tuchel. Yeah, we did criticize Tuchel a lot because of that. Because you see those ugly wins will come up here and there, but he just does that. Whether he has injuries, he does it. He doesn't have injuries, he does it. So you don't know where to defend him, like you said. You don't know how to defend him.
Yeah.
Right?
So let's see. People, don't forget to call us if you have time, or ask a question so we can continue going. Oh, let's go. So there you have the dressing room picture here from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea Football Club. Let me improve that. Let me crop this a little bit.
So do you know why Chelsea pulled out of this Victor Gyökeres thing? Is it just the money or something else?
Well, so far it's been speculations. It's not like they went there and asked the price or whatever. It's been all speculations. And that is the job of the scouting department. They have to do their job, which is checking on different possibilities. It doesn't mean that if we are linked with somebody and we're gonna go for that person necessarily. So I'm happy that we're not gonna spend like 100 million on somebody who just had a half good season over there in Portugal. He was in the championship last season. Nobody even knew his name 2 weeks ago, but now everybody knows about him. You know, go spend money 100. I don't care. Go there. Well, it's just like Jackson. When Jackson came to Chelsea, we didn't know him, but all of a sudden everybody knew him for some reason, and he's gonna be the next Didier Drogba. That is a Chelsea thing. It's speculations. Well, I don't know. For me, I don't feel like spending a lot of money in January. I think Nkunku, if we can keep him fit, he can help us. Jackson is going to the African Cup of Nations. Broja, if he stays fit, he might score probably 5 goals this season. Nkunku, if he can score 10 goals for this season. If we can share the goal scoring, we should be fine. Jackson, when he comes back from the African Cup of Nations, probably he's going to go to the village and see his grandfather and get some juju there. And then he comes back, bro. He start banging goals for fun. And you'll be surprised to see Jackson back again with a lot of goals. But to spend that kind of money on Gyökeres, the guy that we didn't know a week ago, I'm not sure about. And he was in the championship. He went to Sporting Lisbon for like 12 million plus add-ons. You know?
Exactly.
Last August he was there, still in the championship. And that tells you that our scouting department were very sure about how good Jackson was going to be. And that also tells you that, you know, you can have data, you can have statistics, but the reality is different on the pitch. Your statistics must be good, but on the pitch at Chelsea Football Club is always a different story. So that we need to take to consideration that. Okay, 21 minutes until we have the lineup, people. You can see the dressing room there. We have Gallagher. It looks like Mudryk is going to be there. Lavia also. He's 45. Number 45. Lavia is going to be there. Christopher Nkunku. 27 is Malo Gusto. Number 5 is Badiashile. Number 2 is Disasi. So you have the shirt there live from Stamford Bridge if you are watching on YouTube, and that's what I can say. If you read the comment behind it, I don't want to put the comment live on YouTube because I might be suspended. You might just scroll to some girls selling themselves. What you say?
Oh, not you, sir, not you.
Okay.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know I was on. Hello?
What you say?
I didn't know I was on mic. I didn't know my mic was on.
Okay, you can unmute. You can mute yourself if you, unless if you wanna talk, you can unmute it. But for now,
one thing about Jackson that I'm not too critical about him is because he didn't cost a fortune. When I look at the struggles of Højlund and even Darwin Núñez, I'll go back and say, Jackson, okay, I won't be too critical. You did cost this club a fortune. If he had cost the kind of amount that Núñez cost, I mean, I would expect more from him. So with Jackson, I give him a slap. With Broja, I give him a slap. Broja didn't cost Chelsea anything. But if they bring one of those Victor Gyökeres guy and then he comes and does the same thing that Jackson, Jackson is doing, then it's just gonna get worse. Then there's just no.
Yeah, the expectation is always very high when somebody comes up with a high price tag. So yeah, I'm not against bringing somebody in January, but somebody low profile, somebody who can give us a different profile. I'm looking for a bully. You know, even you don't have enough skill, but you know that physicality, that presence in the box. You keep the defenders busy, you know. So we have, I know Nkunku is not tall. He's very skillful, can score. But I'm looking for somebody else. Good with your head, can score us few goals with your head, can really, really physically dominate in the opposition box. So we can go for somebody like that. There are so many of them. Do your homework, man. Do your homework. I don't mind if it's going to be in the Championship, League 1, League 2, French League, Spanish. Somebody who is not like flashy, bling, and doesn't cost you 100 million, and he will come and just help us. So that person is going to be like, if it works, it's okay. It doesn't work, you can still sell him and get your money back. You know, people like that. And I'm not going to be opposed if I see Chelsea going for that Guirassy guy. The problem with Guirassy is he was in the French league. He been there for few years, few seasons, and never scored more than 10 goals in the French league. He was just a okay player with, physicality and presence. He can score you few goals here and there. And when he moved to Germany, all of a sudden the guy is just like a prime Ronaldo, scoring goals for fun. And we've seen that a lot. People from the French league that couldn't even make it to the French league, when they go to the Bundesliga, they tend to do very well. So Bundesliga strikers are a little bit questionable because it looks like they don't have defenders over there. The kind of goals that they score, you are like, oh my goodness, where were people, like, where are defenders? So that's one also you have to be careful. But if you have to spend 17 million on a 27 years old who is tall, powerful, who can give you some presence, who can score you 5 goals, I'm not going to be opposed to that.
Even people like Colomwani, before he left for France, and then he went to...
Yeah, in France, Colomwani was very, very average at Nantes. He was okay, good, but he moved to Germany, played for Frankfurt. He was looking like, my goodness, is this Falcao prime? And then he went back to France. He's struggling. The entire season, he already scored like one goal only. He's missing chances. If you think Werner or Michael Jackson are the worst finishers in the world, watch Colomwani with PSG. Watch Colomwani, you will be like, oh my Lord. But I still remember so many Chelsea fans who wanted to break the bank again and go for Colomwani because he scored, he was okay in the World Cup. Yeah, he missed the decisive time to score a goal for his country. But anyways, so I'm not really gassed anymore. I am not somebody who go with emotions because many people are talking about a player on social media. I don't do that anymore.
Mr. Oz, let's be sincere. Our recruitment has been bad. We don't have a good scouting team no more that can go there and go look for a player with less injury prone. For the past 3 years or the past 2 years now, we've been buying players that are always injured, that can't play up to 20 games for us. Let's go back to our defender, Fofana. Me and you, I guess you were here when you were complaining not to buy Fofana because of the injury.
Yeah,
I'll give you credit for that. His injury record. We still end up to go spend 70 million on that player. And he has not even played up to 20 games. let's go back to all these players we're buying. Nkunku, player is injury prone. We bought him. Mudryk, Madueke, injury prone players. All these players we've bought are all injury prone.
Yes, but I don't want to cut you, but that has nothing to do with the scouting department. That is the
That's
medical
part of
department.
the scouting department, sir. It is their job to know, is this player how his injury record, and then they give it to the doctors in Cobham to look at.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. It's like every department need to do their work. Like you find somebody, like you find Ronaldo Nazario from Brazil, and then you do your part of the work, technically, physically, and then other people like doctors are gonna check on the medical record and estimate what could happen and all that. And it's a collective decision. So
everything works together, Mister. I get where you're coming from, but everything works together, because me going to go scout on the player, apparently I will know this guy is an injured player because I'm scouting it. And secondly, how is it that we fans, we know about these injury players before they come to Chelsea? Me and you and everybody in Chelsea know Fofana is prone to injury after that broken leg. Me and you know Madueke was injured before he even came to Chelsea. He was injured at Ajax, where he came from, PSV, before he came to Chelsea.
Yes.
Me and you know all this. Nkunku is one of the.
When it comes to injuries, Mr. Aziz, I got where you're coming from.
But that is our problem, is that we don't do our homework thoroughly.
The problem also is
that
this.
Is Mr. Oz, I think you are making excuses for them.
No, I want to just bring something on the table to you to understand. Like, injuries is not like a exact science. You might have tons of injuries when you are in a certain age, and when you get to a certain level, you change your diet, you change your training, you change everything, weather and everything, and you become more stable. And some people also started with a very good injury record. They don't get injured at all until certain age, and they start getting injury and become even injury prone. So I think it's a guesstimation. Like, people guess what could happen. So it's not like exact science. Probably our medical department need to do also their job. But today's kid, they don't respect the sleeping habit. They don't respect many things. They don't respect the diet. They don't respect exercise that they have to do on their own. So there are so many things. You will see people like Ronaldo. He got his own chef. He got his own trainer at home, everywhere, who is following everything that he's doing. But today's kid is more about go back home and play video games the entire night without even sleeping and without even exercising on his own. So I understand we've been really, really bad on recruiting injury-prone players. And also, some players are not injury-prone, but they come to Chelsea, they start getting injured. So it's a whole thing. It's a whole package, not like the scouting department fault only. You have to gamble. If you're going to just look at people's injuries and then you're not going to buy anybody because everybody is injured. And you can't really predict the nature because about germs. Some people just don't get injured, and some people are prone to injuries. Mark, welcome.
Hello, sir. All right, so I will make it very snappy then. I will just listen to you guys. And first of all, I will say that when the calling is coming in, you have to listen to the calls. I will soon open my channel, and whenever I'm done with it, I will definitely give you the links, and I hope most of the brothers will join us. Then we'll have fun, and I hope you are also going to be the main guest, so that we can move forward with the community and make fun.
Always, man. I'll be there. No problem.
All right, so I would like to tell every Chelsea fan that our match against Crystal Palace, we shouldn't expect so much. with this particular game, because if you look at Crystal Palace, although we've been having some, good records with them, sometimes we find it very difficult. It's either it's going to be a very tight game or someone will go away with the points. As for me, I would say a draw will be a fair result, coming from the backdrop that we are losing so many, players to this particular game. It's not going to be an easy game. And look at Olise, Eze, Ayu, all the bigger Matata and all those guys. They are going to bully us. So we should find or adapt some strategy where we'll be able to contain them and run away with the 3 points. But if we are able to draw the game, I'll be so happy. Right now, the project, as we all, contemplated, it seems is getting worse. And you ask yourself, what is actually the problem with this team? I don't think the team is so bad, because even if you look at some of the games that we play sometimes, we are always ahead of our opponents. But one way or the other, we seems to concede stupid goals. We seems to relax. We seems to have no sense of urgency, and it's becoming a big problem for the team. So right now, Poch really have to do a lot. I'm very, very scared for him right now, because just imagine he's going to lose 3 more games. He's going to be out of Chelsea. I have to be frank with you. By the end of this year, if he's unable to come up with some consistency within the team, he's going to be out. And Gallagher made a statement. I think just this morning or something like that. I was reading an article, and as to how he was praising Patrick Vieira. And let's not forget that Vieira is also coaching our feeder club in France. Who knows? Anything can happen in the Premier League, and he has to be very careful. He should avoid making the same mistake Graham Potter made before he got sacked. I expect him to get his first 11. I expect him to bring all the loanees back to Cobham. Assess all those boys. Try and talk to your guys, because we have some wonderful players. Nobody should tell me that this team is so bad. Drawing with Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool, we should be out there. But why are we still in the middle of the table? This is the question we have to ask ourselves. Is it psychological? Has it got to do with the injuries that we are having? Nobody knows. So to me, I think we need to exercise patience. But Poch, his own destiny is in his hands right now. His destiny is in his hands. If he let it go, he's going to be out, because I believe a time will come nobody will be able to defend him anymore, especially with the owners. The only thing he will be doing is to just leave the job, and the players are still going to be here. So for me, it's about time he doesn't have to please anybody. Whether you are a senior player, a junior player, he has to base on merit. Whoever deserves to be in the first 11 has to be in the first 11. This is Chelsea Football Club. Nobody will take you for a ransom for making the decision, because you are the coach. When things go wrong, it's on you. When you are getting the best, it's on the players. So for me, I have to say that he has to be a man enough. We should get our first 11 latest by January, so that everything will be smoothly. We have to bring Santos back. We need to bring Angelo back. We need to bring Destro Fofana back. Osimhen can come in, but I guess he's not going to be the person who is going to solve our problem for us. So all we have to do is we have to be very careful. He can't get things wrong.
You are breaking, bro. You are breaking. I don't know if you are using your phone, but you just kind of gone. Mr. Mark, thank you for your help, my brother. Come back anytime. I think you're still at work or something, but you just kind of leave the show. But anyways, people, 4 minutes to go until we have official starting 11 from Chelsea. Let's see what's going to happen, what the manager is going to decide to do. Are you ready for that? Maybe, maybe not. All right. Good. Oh, let me see. This is Chelsea.
I disagree with Mr. Mark.
Mark, he's gone. He's gone. You wanted to say
Yeah,
something?
I disagree with that thinking because that mentality is a what's it called? Is a club a small club mentality. That mentality is, oh, I should be thinking of the oppositional player. What's it taking Chelsea for? It's just like when I remembered when Rio Ferdinand was talking about David Moyes when they just won the league, when he started coaching Manchester United. He was telling the Manchester United fans to be worried. The Manchester United players should be worried about players that are not even up to their level. What kind of thinking is that? I bought players of 100 and something million. They need to go there and justify why they are paid this amount. This is not players we bought from our youth team. We can be say, oh, we should be worried about. They are paid 100 and something million. So why can't they go there and justify the money they bought them
about
for?
The situation in general. I understand
It's not,
your point.
I don't care about
the situation right now.
Okay. Let me go back.
If you have 14 players injured, you tell me what miracle you're gonna do just because you have
Mr. Oz,
you spend
Mr.
1
Oz,
billion and what
Mr.
miracle you
Oz,
gonna do on that?
Mr. Oz, Manchester United defied what is called a big club yesterday. They were 2 goals down against one of the best teams in the Premier League, the informed team in the Premier League. You know how much players they bought in that squad? 50 million, 70 million. Those boys came together and won the game back 3-2. I expect that from my team.
Which is good, but you don't want to see the other side, like what Manchester United. You don't let people finish too. Like you just set up your mind, it's just your way or no way. The problem I'm telling you now, I said Manchester United don't have 14 players injured. 14, all right? Mason Mount is injured, of course, and they have Lucha, who is injured, Martinez. But other than that, who is a big name there at Manchester United who is injured? So the other side of the coin is that it's okay to compare yourself to other teams, but you have also to use fact and common sense. Nobody is having the same issues as Chelsea, in my opinion. But that is not an excuse. It's not because you state fact that you accept mediocrity or you become a small team mentality. It's fact. If you don't have a car, it's snowing outside, you're going to be late at work because you have to call a friend to take you to work. That is a fact. It doesn't mean that you have a Ferrari that can't run in the snow and you are looking for somebody to pick you up and you are lying. Those are facts.
Okay, should I rebut to you? Should I rebut to your statement? Let's go back to 2006-07 under Mourinho. All our key players were injured. Goalkeeper check, brain injury, head injury, Gulucini, arm injury. Ashley Cole was out. Carvalho was out. He got to a stage. Essien was playing 2, sometimes was playing 5. Paulo Ferreira was out. We had 7, 8 good players out. And Mourinho still managed to carry second with 4 points. Still managed to win 2 cups.
Understandable. Okay, we're going to jump now and talk about the lineup, and we're going to come back and talk about everything. Mr. Alta, if you want to jump quickly, you can do it while I'm looking for the lineup because it should be already out. I have just to refresh my browser to show you where. Yes, Alta, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I'm sorry. This thing's going off, so just give me a minute.
Yeah, take your time. I'm still
the lineup is out. The lineup is out.
Yes, I think, but I can't refresh my browser for what.
Should I quickly mention the lineup?
Yeah, go.
Okay, Jackson, Mudryk, Nkunku, Matson, Gallagher, Caicedo, Cowell, Badeshil, Disasi, Gusto, and Petrovic. You see where I told you he's going to take Ian Martin to play in the midfield.
Okay, so starting 11, Petrovic, Malo Gusto, Axel Disasi, Badiashile, Colwill, Caicedo, Gallagher, Madsen, Nkunku, Mudryk, Jackson, and on the bench, Bettinelli, Beckstrom, Thiago Silva, Gilchrist, Lavia, Matos, Castleden, Madueke, and Broja. So I don't know what system we are playing here. Anybody got an idea?
It's the same system.
Colwill is playing left back. I think Matson is playing like a left winger.
No.
And then
do you think that
I don't know. Maybe I'm saying it differently.
No, you're saying it differently. Martin is going to play. You know that he's going to play from the right.
Yes, Martin is playing from the right.
Yeah, this guy is going to play from the left. Mudryk. Nkunku is going to play behind Jackson. And Jackson is going to strike. Gallagher and Caicedo play in the middle, double pivot. It was the same formation he used in pre-season.
On my phone, it's showing me that Mudryk is playing from the right, and Levi Colwill is playing left back, and Matson is playing right winger.
Those apps, they just throw names out there. They're just people like you and me who just guess what's going to happen. Doesn't mean that is necessarily what's going to happen. But yeah, I got your point. So Gallagher, Madsen, Nkunku, Mudryk, Jackson. I don't know. It's still confusing, but I don't know. Just win, man. Just win. That's what we want. You have to win. If you're going to complicate things like this. So Gusto, Disasi, Badiashile, Colwill, back four. And you have Caicedo and Gallagher.
Unless if he's playing as a wing back. Unless if he's playing a wing back system.
Yeah, that's why I said it's 3 at the back or something, because I can't really figure out what is going to happen here. And if we're playing with a 3 at the back, it could be Badiashile, Disasi, and Colwill. And wing backs, you have Gusto and Madsen.
Yeah.
And then Nkunku, Mudryk. Yeah, it makes sense. It might be 3 at the back, to be honest with you. It could be back 3. Josh, my brother, Hotspurs, what's going on, bro?
Yes, mate. Merry Christmas or Happy New Year. Well, it's not Happy New Year, is it? Not yet.
Not happy for us, but you know what I mean. It's Chelsea, so you know Chelsea always will ruin your day. So, how was your Christmas?
Mate, I was gonna ask you first. You gotta start off positive. How was your Christmas more like? How was it?
Yeah, in terms of family, it's good, all right. But in terms of Chelsea, we are crap. We are the worst team.
Hang on. One second. We need to ask you an important question. How was your turkey on Christmas? Was it good?
Turkey, yeah, good. Gravy and mashed potato. Yeah, some some good stuff. And we had some deer meat. Do you eat deer in your country? Here in America,
I'll be honest.
Yeah, we eat deer.
I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of mashed potato, but I've never tried deer meat. You know what?
Yeah, deer meat is good, bro. When you come to Kentucky one day, I would because my uncles and my people because they live like in the country in a big farm, so they always have they kill things. So some of the meat that I never try, so you can try.
Cool, mate. I'm when I'm coming over, I'm messaging you.
Yeah, but, message me, man. We're gonna have a good time, and you're gonna have the best chicken in the world. The Kentucky Fried Chicken, the original one, right? Not like the one that they make in UK or no, that is no original. We have the original here. So yeah.
How are you doing, bro? You alright?
But I'm nervous. To be honest, I'm nervous. It's a London derby today. Crystal Palace haven't won a game for ages, and that is a bad sign for Chelsea. If You're not winning games. You have to play Chelsea and get your mojo back. That's the way. Charity FC, when the mode is activated, it's over. So I'm still very nervous.
You know, I got to be honest here. You know, usually, whenever I've been speaking to you for quite a long time now, and usually it's you bantering me. You know, you giving me all the stick about how Tottenham are crap and Chelsea are better. But you know what? The table's flipped now. It's my turn now. But on a serious note, I think it's going to be a unfortunately for you,
yes.
I'm just going to say it again, unfortunately for Chelsea fans, it's going to be an entertaining game for what's the bloody word called when you're not for a spectator. It's going to be an entertaining game for spectators, because Palace want to win. Chelsea looked really solid coming towards the end of the match versus, help me out here,
Wolves
versus
which one? The one that we played the last time. Wolves.
Versus Wolves. Yeah, you looked really good towards the end. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, we looked okay because we had we were just rushing things, and Wolves.
No,
Wolves
it's a simple answer. Nkunku.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, Nkunku is good, but the rest is crap. Jackson, did you see? Do you see how many chances that brother is gonna miss? Jackson is.
I'll tell you what. I think it's equivalent to Richarlison in terms of they need confidence. I thought that it's after his hat trick versus Tottenham Hotspur, even though it was a crap hat trick, probably the worst hat trick for mankind. You know, maybe his confidence would go up, but it hasn't really gone up. You know, I think he's missing some basic things, like he had one chance towards the end of the game on his left foot. Simple, just
simple,
finish
but he
with your
wanted
left
to
foot,
shoot from the right hand side and got dispossessed.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
I know.
Right. So that's slightly the problem. Look, I'm not going to banter you with any striker because we don't have a great striker ourselves.
Richarlison is back, though. Richarlison is back. He's after the surgery. He's doing better, scoring goals. You know, playing good football.
Well, why don't you play Nkunku as a striker then? Just why don't you do that?
Nkunku, today I think he's gonna play as a striker. I don't know, not a striker.
Wait, is that your starting 11, huh?
Yeah, starting 11 is Petrovic, Gusto, Disasi, Badiashile, Colwill, Caicedo, Gallagher, Madsen, Nkunku, Mudryk, and Jackson. So, because we have a lot of injuries, so I think Nkunku is going to play as a number 10 instead of 9.
Yeah. Run me through the subs.
The subs, we have Bettinelli that you never heard of and you never saw him. And we have Bergstrom is a young goalkeeper from the academy. Thiago Silva is on the bench, which is normal because he's 120 years old. Gilchrist is another kid from the academy. Lavia is on the bench. He never played before for Chelsea, but now he's coming back from an injury. Matos is another kid from the academy. Casadine is also from the academy. Madueke used to be at Tottenham Hotspur, by the way, back in the day in your academy, and he went to PSV. Now he's at Chelsea. And Armando Broja, who is coming from a very bad ACL injury. So, yeah, Injury FC. We can't hear you, Josh. You mute yourself.
Yeah, I just realised. Who does Madueke support? Does he support Chelsea?
Who?
Madueke. I wonder.
Madueke, he used to be at Tottenham Hotspur's academy, and he left.
Yeah, but just because he's in the academy doesn't mean he supports the team, does it?
Yeah, I don't know really what is the team that he supports, but when you sign for Chelsea, you're gonna say you love Chelsea, right? Or you support Chelsea?
No, he supported Manchester United.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
look. I think I just want to give you a couple points for my point of view as a neutral fan here. Mm-hmm. I think in terms of your midfield, let's say it is going to be Gallagher, Caicedo, and Madsen.
Yeah, Madsen. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't really know much about Madsen.
Mm-hmm.
I know the thing for me is like this. I think Gallagher needs to be more controlling that midfield. If I was a Chelsea fan, what I would want Gallagher to control that midfield in terms of keep possession, play one-touch football with Caicedo and Maatsen. Obviously, I'm guessing Caicedo will stay deep, correct?
Yes, he need to be our like DM. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would potentially say move Caicedo more up as well, so he gets involved with that midfield, and then your attack. You just gotta really pray for Jackson to score. But look, I'm quickly going to give my score prediction because I got to go. But
Yes,
very
sir.
quickly, I'm just going to say, I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to go with.
Listen, man, go for it. You wanna go for it. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm already down, so you can even kick me more. Let's go.
I'm going to go for a 2-2. I think it's going to be good. You should take a 2-2. I think a 2-2 is good.
Yeah, 2-2. Even me, I predicted that it's going to be a draw. Yeah. So you're right.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, look, mate. I hope you're having a great day. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much,
I will
brother.
see you when you're live next. Obviously, everyone smash that subscribe button. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're
Come
doing.
on,
Thank you so much. And I'm gonna put the link for Josh's channel. Very good
Cheers,
lad,
brother.
my own brother. Thank you so much, man.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Yeah.
You too, man.
Yeah, let's see. Bye.
God bless. Bye. So Josh, that is my brother from Tottenham Hotspurs. Very, very intelligent young man. He always come here to help the channel. If you wanna call, you can click on the link and you call us. Mr. George Castle. Oh yeah, I'm still alive, brother. Still alive. Nice to see you. Been a long time, really. Been more than a year since you've been in the channel. So, Mr. Aziz, are you still there or are you still babysitting? No, Aziz still.
Babysitting.
Okay.
Babysitting.
All right, babysitting. So, are you confident? Looking at this starting 11, are you confident? Or you
No, it just depends. If we win, we win. I'll take the 3 points.
Take yeah, that's the way it is. Yeah, take the 3 point and move on. Don't. I would take the 3 points too. Like. All right. Anybody, if you wanna come jump here because I'm not gonna do the watch along, I will go. This is just a pre-game show because I have people over my place that we have to watch the game together. I might come back tonight after the math, but I'm not gonna promise anything. Joseph, Nkunku to score today. Yes, I really wish that he can go and score today. Nkunku is gonna score in my opinion. Who else is gonna score? Mudryk is gonna be another hero today. Skylar, congratulations to your for your win yesterday. Second half was out of this world. Rasmus scored, so you should be fine, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that we don't know. I mean, if you ask any casual United fan, they'll be probably jumping up with joy because most of them, they live game by game. And the problem is that I don't do that. I don't live game by game. I look at the bigger picture. I mean, it's fine. He got his goal. Even I celebrated yesterday, but I was more relieved than, excited because we have paid a lot of money for him. And this is his first Premier League goal in 14 appearances. Although I do have lots of sympathies with him because playing as a striker, at least if he was at Chelsea, he would have scored minimum 7 to 10 goals by now.
Yes.
That's the thing because Chelsea's biggest problem is that you don't have a striker who scores goals. It's not about creating chances, right?
Yeah.
Ours is a very different problem. We don't create chances. That's the biggest problem because we've got two wingers who are not really wingers. They are wide forwards in Rashford and Garnacho, and Anthony is a waste of time, because every time he gets the ball, he wants to cut in and try to be, the Brazilian Iron Robin. He never really goes on the outside. And if you are a striker, if you see your winger who's not going on the outside and putting a cross in, one of your option is gone. You have to then expect him to do a pinpoint cross with his left foot, which never happens with Anthony. So He's looking at Anthony, is not going to happen. Bruno, okay, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Then you have Rashford, who, you know, that was probably the best performance of Rashford since quite a long time, because I've always said that I am more than happy to take Rashford's performances in which he doesn't score goals or doesn't create any assists, but he performs well, because I know that is sustainable. The problem with Rashford is that even in his last season where he scored 30 goals, what he'll do if you watch majority of his games, I mean, obviously you guys are not United fans, so you're not obliged to it. But we have watched it and we see what he does.
Yeah,
He will
yeah,
have a very crap 90 minutes game, but he will mask that performance by a goal or an assist. So that for me is not sustainable. You have seen what happens this season. The top players, they perform well. If you look at Salah, I do criticize him a lot, but the thing is that he always produces the goods. He's a 30 goal,
yeah,
and now if you look at this season, he is producing assists as well. But Rashford doesn't do that. If he is not scoring, he's irrelevant in the team.
yeah.
But yesterday he was, so yeah, few good things. Again, this the whole thing about United. We are 2-0 down against Aston Villa, probably the informed team. They are looking to go top of the league, and we produced, a sort of a decent performance. But yeah, man, I'm not getting carried away. I think that's the biggest problem this fan
Yeah,
base has, that they live
consistency
game by
also.
game.
Consistency needed.
Yes.
But I believe that if, well, I know many people don't like Mason Mount, but when Mason Mount is back and the Butcher also is back, Martinez, I think, United are going to start doing
Yeah,
something.
forget those two guys. Forget Mason Mount, because even when we bought him,
Mm.
He didn't play him for the first 7 games. He played for the first few games, then he benched him. I mean, look, even Mason Mount comes back. I'm not really looking at Mount because I don't think he improves our team. He's a good option from the bench. I'm looking at Casemiro and Martinez. Those two are the biggest missing players we have, because last year we did well because we had a spine of Casemiro, Varane, Martinez, and Eriksen. And you can throw in Bruno as well. So when we go get those two players back, I think that will be a bit improvement. Yeah. So we are not really counting Mount, because we haven't seen Mount at all in the United shirt. No one knows where he's going to play, because he cannot play in the Bruno's position. Can he play on the wing? I don't know. We didn't buy him. We didn't spend all that money for a backup winger.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I agree. But every time, like, Ten Hag is in under some kind of pressure, he always pulls off something. And yesterday, really, if he didn't win, I think many people were going to say, they have enough, just get him out. So
yeah, the thing is that we can't even sack him right now, because the Jim Ratcliffe, his team is doing the operations in football now. So they can't do any kind of sacking. You can't sack Ten Hag without consulting Ineos. That's not me telling you. That's the Premier League's legal statement. They have released this legal statement that any kind of footballing activities has to be consulted with the Ineos team, because they have 25% of the shares. So
yeah,
he has given 700 million to each Glazer sibling. So yeah, he's going to be running that. And yesterday, if you saw, like, this guy, Sir David Brailsford, he was at the match, and I looked at him. I was looking at his Wikipedia page, and this guy he's not even from the footballing this thing. He's not really a footballing guy. He's like a legend, and he's got his title. So he's knighted because of his expertise in the cycling.
yeah.
He's a cyclist coach. He's a coach in the cycling sport.
Oh
So I'm not
wow.
really sure how that works. Yeah, so today I was listening to Talk Sport, and Dean Saunders was there. He was telling, I think Jamie O'Hara, they were saying that if I'm Jadon Sancho and Sir David Brailsford comes to me and said that buckle down or leave the club, do you think I'm listening to a cyclist expertise, a cyclist coach? For example, if you work in finance and someone who lays down the brick and comes and tell you that you're not doing your job properly,
Yeah,
are you going to listen to that guy? No, right? So, yeah, I don't really sure how that works out. Apparently, he's just going to be looking at the structure, and, he's going to be giving the reports back to Jim Ratcliffe. He's not going to be, doing training and all that. He's not really a sporting director as well. He's just like a observer. I don't even know what his position is, but I was shocked to know that he's got his knighthood because of his exploits in the cycling field.
Yeah, it's very very interesting to see what they're gonna do in January, if even they're gonna buy anybody. But long journey,
Um,
man. It's just this
we're looking
just
at a
started.
backup striker because we are looking to sell Anthony Martial. So we're
Hmm.
looking at the Sevilla striker. Is it Younes, something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sevilla. And I also hear that you guys are going for Girassi also.
Yeah,
Giran.
though no, we are not really going for him. I think Tottenham are going looking at him because they haven't really spent that Kane money yet, on a striker. So
Hmm.
yeah, we are just being thrown into that. You know, I mean, we are not really going in for a striker because we already got this guy Hoyland. So
Hmm.
I don't think we'll be investing big money because Geris, I guess, that guy is going to be costing upwards of. He has a release clause of I think 32 or 33 million pounds.
Hmm.
So we are not going to be spending that money. I think Tottenham will. I think Arsenal are looking probably at Ivan Toney, but Ivan Toney is going to be signing a new contract and he has a release clause put in it for the
Hmm.
summer. So, if Chelsea or Arsenal are going to be bidding,
Hmm.
you guys have to play. Same goes for Victor Osimhen. He just signed a new contract. So if Chelsea are going in for him,
Hmm.
so you guys have to be paying big money.
Hmm. Okay, so Le Français Dev.
Yes, hello.
Hello,
Uh,
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all the best, everything. Did you have
thank you,
good
thank you.
time, or you let
Uh,
Chelsea ruin
no,
your
no,
festive?
no. I had a great time with the family. When you go through this stage with Chelsea, you just have one job to do for yourself, which is turn off the TV and don't watch the games.
Yes.
That's the best thing you could do. Just find out the full time scores after. So
Good, good.
watching Chelsea today, man, it's a heart attack. Mm-mm. It's too much. It even came to a point where I don't feel anymore. It don't hurt.
Hmm.
When the goal is coming, you can see it like 85 miles away.
Yeah.
You can see it through even today, right? We playing against Crystal Palace. I could already
Hmm.
see 2 goals since yesterday. It's coming
Don't,
into that Chelsea net.
don't you think that Nkunku being in the starting 11 and the twist in the system, I really don't understand what system we're going to play. It looks more like 3 at the back, kind of, and also look at like a 4 at the back. It's still a little confusing, but Madsen is there, who is a very offensive guy. You have Nkunku, you have Mudryk, well, Jackson, I don't want to mention.
You know,
But I think it's going to be attack, and try to kill the game, and then control the game after that, probably.
Mr. Oaks, a wise coach once said, defending begins from the top, which means if your strikers can defend and your wingers can defend, then the team in total is it's not a whole team player. It's like 3 players down when it comes to defending.
Mm.
It's true that we might have some type of attacking what you call it strength, but if our players cannot attack with both shoes on, they act like they only wear one cleats on their feet. There's no point. It's true that we have Nkunku, but Nkunku is one man. This is the Premier League. Mbappe had 3 players on him when he played against Newcastle.
Mm.
And then what happened? He
Couldn't
didn't
do
score.
anything. Yeah.
He didn't do anything. So we could have Nkunku up top. We could bring even if you bring prime Drogba into our team right now, right?
Mm.
He will struggle because it is not a one man game. Because when Drogba didn't score, Lampard would hit a long missile,
Yeah.
and if Lampard didn't score, you would have John Terry hitting corner kicks. It was a full team. It was a full team game scores plan. So that's the reason why, like, it's like I said this before. Nkuku could be in the squad, but Nkuku is not. He is not in the field yet because coming from an injury, we need to give him another extra 2 months to catch up, or extra month, 1 month. And then if we know
Okay.
the reality of soccer, if people, I mean football, if people have played the game, coming from an injury doesn't take you a week or two to get back to the game. It doesn't, because
Yeah.
it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Now there's going to be a lot of pressure on him. because everybody's saying Nkunku. Watch he miss maybe one chance or two, and then it's over. We're gonna bring his confidence down. So that's the reason why I advise Chelsea fans not to be a toxic fans, but be a type of fan to support, because the reality now is we waiting on this investment to finally start cooking in our entire squad. So what they need right now is support, not quick results, because we could all be here. Yeah, we could all be here and say we're supposed to be on the top four. Well, brother, if you look at the investments and the players that we brought in, that didn't look like a top four team. It looked like supposed to be in the future, not right now. So we need to get our support and priority right, because I'm even surprised that Nicola Jackson has like what 8 goals or 7 or
Yes.
right. So and we batching him. We stole one more. We bringing that player down. Like, wait a minute, he's scoring goals though. It's not every day, but he's up there. Soon he's gonna have two number digits. If you're a striker in the Premier League and you score 10 goals or 11, come on, man, you're a good striker, because it's difficult to score goals in the Premier League as a striker.
The kind of goals that he scored, though, it's just like a literally empty net, just to push. He missed 10 before even pushing one inside them.
How about Haaland? Let's be honest. How about Haaland? How does he score goals? He don't take on his players. He don't take on 2 players to score goals. The brother gets a bunch of tap-ins and corner kicks and creativity from the midfield. You know, if Haaland was taking on 2-3 players scoring goals, then yes, we will say, oh, Jackson, you're supposed to be doing something. But let's wake up to the reality. No striker in this Premier League currently is taking on defense, like dribbling the defender, scoring and goal. No, there's no striker right now I could say who is taking on a player and bringing in goals right now. As a striker, all strikers currently in the Premier League are all scoring tap-ins and head balls or lucky goals or something. Everybody is doing that.
Yeah.
Now there's a new trending striker from Bournemouth. What's his name? What's the brother's name?
Dominic Solanke.
Right.
He was at Chelsea, right? He's an academy product.
See, he is not like dribbling crazy or anything like that, but when the chance comes, he scores, and that's currently what's going on in the Premier League. Every striker, when they get the chance, to score. Our only problem is we get the chance, our striker don't score. But putting a lot of pressure and comparing him to other strikers, we're gonna have to be careful, because they are now all coming from the same route with the style of play with the way they found goals. Yeah, because right now Jackson, yes, he's made a lot of chances, but we still need to give him some type of praises, and some type of praise for having 8 goals. That's what the level is at right now. I mean, we want him to put in more goals into the net, but he got more goals than Richarlison. He got more goals than Manchester United, a certain striker up there, and Newcastle or something.
Scoring hat-trick against 8-man Tottenham or 9-man Tottenham. Is that what you expect from your striker? You know how many chances Jackson has missed? If you convert all those chances he has missed, we would have been in first position. It's about converting your chances. It's not about, we are not criticizing if he can dribble or not. It's about knowing your position, where to stay when the ball is expected, converting the chances they gave to you. Going out there and be chasing TikTok OnlyFans girl.
OnlyFans girls and getting yellow cards.
You can't even keep that as a secret. That's how bad he is.
Well, that girl was just looking for clout. It's not true.
Yeah, I think DJ Drogba had the same issue. There wasn't OnlyFans, but he got accused of something.
No, Jackson came out and said that was his brother. So it might actually be Jackson.
Jesus, even I don't believe that.
That girl, she's looking for client. She's looking for fame to, get more people on her page and whatever. It's not true.
Yeah, but the good thing that I think I see in Jackson here is that, okay, yeah, yes, he's missed a lot of chances, but when I took my time to watch a little bit of DJ Drogba history in Chelsea, well, wasn't he worse on his first season than Jackson currently?
What do you say?
Well, wasn't DJ Drogba worse than Jackson on his first
No,
season?
Drogba scored 15 goals in his first season in the Premier League that was very tough.
You say he's
That they were breaking legs, that they were tough. They had the likes of Roy Keane, Tony Adams, big men in defense. He scored 15 goals. And
he scored.
He wasn't really the main striker then. We had Kinsman that was always chipping in. Remember, he went to Nations Cup too. So look at things that factors into Drogba. He scored 15 in his first season at Chelsea.
Well, that's the reason why I'm not giving up on Jackson. He's not. I don't think he's that far from that. I mean, the goal should always be to score goals when you have a chance. Of course, I'm not supporting the chances that he's missing. But at one point also, I don't think it's fair for players like Jackson and players in current Chelsea team for them to be bashed by their own fans on their first season. That is absolutely terrible for me. I'll be honest with you, because at other clubs, you will learn that other clubs, they are very, very humble. They're still supportive. If Richarlison today was still in Everton, you will never hear an Everton fan come out and say, kick Richarlison out of the football club. He's trash or he's this. Maybe once in a while, but not as abusive as we Chelsea fans are currently today. With now it's no more about sacking coaches. Now there's time to be a lot of trending with sack the coach and the players. They both got to go. Like, no, guys, come on. As fans, we need to remember the definition of fans. It's to show support. It's to show support, But we all here struggling, and I don't think it's fair. We cannot all be in one football club all struggling. The players cannot be struggling, the coach cannot be struggling, and including the fans all at the same time. Now, who's going to support the club?
Nobody. Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure even Jesus going he's going to have to perform a miracle at this point. Yep. So, but I can say that the owners at the top are the problems. That is the only thing that I could say that, look, they're the one who messed up with a lot of the way they did things, bringing this entire youth. Because in 2015 or 2013, if Jackson was in the academy and then he came off the bench and he scored at least 8 goals or 10, I'm pretty sure the Chelsea fans will have been happy to see that. But today, this is our number one striker, and I think that's what we are obsessed about. We are upset about that. This is what we are relying on, and whose fault is all of this? The hierarchies up top, which is the Chelsea hierarchies.
Yeah, so let me remind people who are watching, like Crystal Palace. I was thinking like Eze still out, but he's back. So we are in big trouble here because they have a lot of tricky players today. Henderson, Klein, Anderson, it's 2 of them. Goy, who is the captain, made in Chelsea. Mitchell, Richard, Lerma, Eze, Olise, Ayew, and Mateta. Wow. They have some tricky players there that can really dribble past a few people in the defense. So we have to be very, very careful on that one. Eze is back. People are always back when they play against Chelsea, even if somebody was injured, the miracle of Jesus is going to happen because you need to be there and take advantage of Charity FC. Punish them. So
Right. It's like I said, whenever you play against the big clubs, people want to pull on the 2 shoes to prove something, like especially against Chelsea. Yesterday I watched this game. Who played? I think it was Bournemouth. Was it Bournemouth against whoever it was? And then the third goal that they scored, the brother was a left back. He cut in all the way in front of the box and then took a shot. And I'm like, if this was Chelsea, bro, Cucurella or Ben Chilwell, they would have been tackled. And I don't understand if it's the hate for Chelsea that Premier League clubs have or something. But it's only against Chelsea when they play against Chelsea, everybody's all of a sudden on Red Bulls. Everybody is energetic to play.
Yeah. Everybody smokes something really in the office. Are you talking about the Liverpool game against the Burnley?
Was it
2-0 against They won away against Burnley 2-0. That is Liverpool. Manchester United, miracle happened yesterday. They scored in the second half. They scored 3 goals, 3-2 against Aston Villa.
I think it was Newcastle's game. Newcastle versus
against Nottingham Forest, 3-1.
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
That third goal, if you remember.
Yeah.
The way he put it on that top shelf.
I just watched some highlights. I didn't watch it.
If this was Chelsea versus Newcastle, our player will have never even got close to our box to take a shot.
Exactly.
So I don't understand. What do these coaches be telling players when they play against Chelsea? We need to investigate that. Because it's no more the Premier League against Chelsea at this point. It's the entire league against Chelsea, and which we should be able to, excuse me, which we should be able to fight back, because that makes us look good. Like we America, the White House. We got so many enemies. We need to, put them at their place and show them who's the boss. But instead, we getting whipped left and right because of a mistake our owner did. And we just watch. I don't like that project thing, because I thought the purpose of a league is to win the trophy, not to come into the league and then build a project. That sounds opposite to me a little bit. It sounds so very opposite. Like, hey, let's build a project for 2 years, and then the third year we should win the trophy. And what if the third year doesn't work?
Yeah.
And that means the project was a fail. And this is the reason why our previous owner never did time for no project. It was just come and go, do your job, and then you leave. Thank you for the trophy. I mean, which we don't like, but I think that was working. We should have kept it like that.
Agreed. Okay, people, so 22 minutes to go, and brace yourself, call your doctor, ambulance, and everything, because it's going to be bumpy. But my hope now is like we have Nkunku, and we have more offensive players. Even Jan Matson was scoring goals in preseason. Let's hope that some miracle happened to us. You can't really punish us like Christmas Eve.
And what I found funny is when one player comes in, the other player falls out.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 of them out, like one back,
Oh my
3
gosh!
out. It's always
The time by the time Nkunku will get injured, Reece James is back.
Yeah.
Like, that is absolutely
Ben
ridiculous.
Chilwell, when Reece James also is back, Ben Chilwell and few others are gonna be.
They're going down or something. It's just ridiculous, man.
Chelsea thing is just crazy, ridiculous.
I think we've gone to the point where I heard some rumors about Reece James being sold, and I'm like, go for it. I mean,
who's gonna buy him, and for what price?
That's the part that's gonna hurt. If you're gonna sell Reece James, it better be 80 million or 85.
But
I don't care what he's
they're
going.
gonna take to consideration his injury record. What I think is gonna happen is, like, not this time, because he went through surgery. He's gonna have all the time in the world to recover.
Right. And you know what? In this world, if you have a Lamborghini and then the tire's loose, all you gotta do is buy a new tire, and then it's gonna ride back on the road. That's why we need to sell Reece James, because he's having some hamstring or something. He's a great player. So once he's back fit, I hate to say it, but it hurts. Seeing Reece James in Real Madrid banging goals and winning World Cup and Champions League, like, what has my club become?
Yeah.
And I think all attacking clubs are struggling right now, if I'm correct. Like the likes of City, Arsenal, they're all not even at the best football currently, which is, I don't know how to explain, but Chelsea Football Club, man, it's been hurting. I can't even buy a jersey currently.
Save your money for now, or just buy a jersey with number. Me, for a while now, I just buy a jersey.
I go for,
put your name, put your girl's
my
name.
own name on it. I last week or 2 weeks, I went for a friendly game, every Saturday morning, and it just happened to be like, people arguing about the Premier League. And then, I told them, like, you guys are all talking all day, like, Chelsea's the biggest club in the world, and you should have seen the way I almost got jumped. Like, they didn't even bother to argue with me. They just ignored me.
That's how you know you are really you are in the mud. You're like, what are you
In the
talking
mud.
about?
They're talking about like
Yeah.
proper clubs, and I brought in Chelsea, and everybody ignored me like I didn't exist.
Hmm.
Like, yo, this is embarrassing, man. We need to do something. Bring in an elite coach. No more Pochettino or Pochettino. I mean, great coach, but bring somebody.
Hmm.
That's how we was winning. That's how we was winning back then. Any player that came to the club or anybody that came to the club was somebody. But today, you got all this random person. Like, we don't even know who they are. Man.
Yeah. It's tough, man. Tough to support this club. Let's go here. Yeah, Bettinelli the other day, he got a yellow card. I think he got more yellow card than games for Chelsea Football Club. I think he played like a couple of games in Carabao Cup or something like that. But
Bettinelli from Arsenal.
no, Bettinelli is the guy that is our goalkeeper, our third goalkeeper.
How you got yellow cards? I never seen him play.
Yeah, he got a yellow card from the bench because he was arguing. It was against Wolves. He was on the bench and he was like talking crap and calling people names, and the referee assistant here told the referee to come and give him a yellow card. So I'm like, the brother have never made it in the Premier League, no even one game. And now he got more yellow cards than actually games. All right, so people, are you missing Tammy Abraham now? Because Tammy Abraham was a tappy Tammy at the same age as Jackson. I think he did pretty good. 16 goals. Oh, he only scored typing, but now we don't even score flipping typings.
And I think it's because we are Chelsea fans. We still stuck in the past with the likes of Diego Costa and Drogba and all of that. Like, life gotta move on. You gotta appreciate what is in front of you. And maybe that's the reason why we're going through what we're going through. It's a life lesson. I appreciate what you have right in front of you. And the past become history for a reason.
Yeah.
Maybe it's karma because, I mean, when we look at the transaction and things that we did in the past, there's a lot of questions. Why did we let that go? Why did we do this? Why did we do that? And now today, we some of us, we all salty losers. We don't want to admit that the guy was a good striker. We don't want to admit that. Instead, you want to bring Mbappe. You want to bring big names.
Yeah.
Well, something was already working. Well, big names came. We sold Abraham for Timo Werner. Like, I don't even know what to say. The rest is history.
The rest is history. Mr. Murphy's asking me on YouTube, what happened with your network? My network, you can't see me or something? I don't know. Maybe it's going up and down. I can't control anything. Probably I don't know. I don't know what you're asking for. Did I disappear for a few seconds? It's always happened when you do live streams. You can't really control everything. I hope you can see me now because I'm back again. I'll be here for a few more minutes and then I will switch because I have people over to laugh at me. I have an Arsenal fans at home. I have a PSG fans at home. We're going to watch the game together. And I think they're preparing to banter me. But listen, you never know. What is good with this kind of teams is you don't know what you're going to get, right? So let them celebrate, and when we smash them, we smash Palace today 3-0. Nicholas Jackson with a hat-trick, and and let's see what they're gonna say. All right, so I'm still
Absolutely. I'm there with you.
You don't know what you're gonna get. It could be today, like we destroy them, or we get destroyed. So it's always that way.
You know what always come next? Oh, he only scores against a small club, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
But when we lose against the so-called small clubs, they banter. So you can't win.
Bumpers.
You can't win
Right.
in this business. You know, you score goals. Oh, let's wait. That was an easy game for you. Just like Tammy Abraham couldn't win. Oh, that was too easy. Oh, let's wait. Now you bring Werner, you bring Havertz, you bring all of them, and nobody is coming even close to Tammy Abraham. So you don't know what you got until it's gone. Mr. Henry, what's going on, bro? Henry, are you there? Muted. Babysitting. All right, people, 13 minutes to go. If you have a comment, I will be around, okay? I'll be on and off. You know how it goes. I'll be on and off. But because I have people at home that I don't want to get involved in YouTube, that I'll be watching the game and coming back and, you know, so don't go away. I'll be here, right? You're going to have commentary and all the good stuff. I'll be with you here, so do not go away. So, Mr. Murphy, I think the network is working. Probably it's your problem from your location. I don't think I have any problem with my network. Sometimes it can go down, but usually after a few seconds, you get everything back. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. But Mr. Oaks, I'll join you later, maybe.
Yes, sir. Come at halftime when we smash them 3-0 in the first half. And I'll tell you, I told you so.
Christmas gift, huh?
Yeah, Christmas.
From Cedric, prepare your mind for disappointment. Okay? And if it doesn't happen, that's fine.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen, that's fine. But just prepare your mind that it might happen.
Yeah, you know what is even worse now? It's like I feel like I'm immune to every kind of feelings now. I'm like, yeah, whatever it is, what it is. You know, I'm like, yeah, it's Chelsea, man.
Exactly. Yeah, because it's not.
Yeah, it's not
going to be an easy.
Like
it's not going to be an easy.
I'm used to the situation already.
Yeah.
So,
you know, if someone would have told me a few years ago that it would be this bad, I would say no. Boy, I met an older couple here. I think they are from Australia. They even recognized me because I was wearing a Chelsea tracksuit. And the guy said, "Bloody hell, are Canadians supporting Chelsea?"
Oh yeah.
I said, "Of course, they're Canadians supporting Chelsea. It's just they're scattered everywhere." I said, "What? How long have you been supporting Chelsea?" I said, "Since early 90s, precisely 1994." He said, "Oh my, you're still a baby. I've been supporting them since 1960. It was 1962, and it's never been this bad." I said, "Really? I thought my time was never bad." He said, "No, it's never been this bad. This is the worst he's seen in all his years." This guy invited me to his home. He has Chelsea, everything. You know, he's retired, so he has time. He flies. He even went to the Wolves game. He flies here to go and watch. I said, "Well, good for you. I won't pay. I will spend my money for that." I will not do that.
Yeah.
No, this guy is Chelsea. If I think that I support Chelsea, this guy supports Chelsea to the core. He even showed me an old TV that he broke with a baseball bat. I think that was last season. He broke a TV because of so yeah. So you can see how, and I thought, yeah, that was yeah, I met this guy. That was yesterday. I met him at the mall, and he invited me to his house after. So
wow.
So you can see the passion that people have for this club and how frustrating and how he cries. Then he has his wife. Then his wife even cornered me and said, sometimes he cries when Chelsea loses. I said that he's a true Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
I said probably I cry inside, but not outwardly. I just take it. But yeah, you can see how it's been. I mean, I wouldn't expect us to win every game. I would expect us to lose some games here and there. At the same time, there should be a line drawn somewhere because when I look, sometimes it's scary, and some people might say, no, it hasn't gotten to that, it hasn't gotten to that. And then I look at teams like Leeds United, how they used to be dominant in the 90s, in the early 2000s, and it was just mediocrity. Like they started dropping, and people said, no, it's gonna be fine. The same thing with Nottingham Forest. They won their two Champions League winners, and they said, oh, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. They started dropping. Oh, we're gonna come back. And how many years did it take them? They were 23 years down there. It took them a while to get back. And yes, they had some financial mismanagement issues, but also the results in the pitch, people were taking it for granted. And would it happen with Chelsea? Probably not. But at least a line must be drawn because the game has been upped by another level. Other teams are upping the game. So it's up to you to also up the game.
Yeah.
We dominated because we were ahead of the curve at the time. So it is up to Chelsea now to also keep up or try to find ways to be ahead of the curve in a little bit, or at least keep up with the others. Because look at Luton Town is winning back to back. They have 6 points in the last 2 games. That's Luton Town. So they are not joking. They're not joking around. And especially when teams below you are picking up points, you look at it and say, wow, we should be doing something. Then tomorrow you'll see maybe Burnley will go ahead and pick up maybe 3 wins in a row. All of a sudden they are like 5 points behind Chelsea or 3 points behind Chelsea. So I'm hoping that this.
I don't know what it is, but right now I feel like we're gonna win. I don't know where the confidence is coming from, but it's just came this now, a few minutes ago. I'm like that's the way I am though. Like I always wish for the best and think that today is gonna be a good game and we're gonna win convincingly. And Pochettino give him 10 more years contract and stuff.
I'm hoping that. Even everyone I come here, I say Crystal Palace 2, Chelsea 1. Is that what I wish for inside? No. But when I wish for something for this team, it happened a lot last season. I stopped playing the play predictor thing from the app. I stopped playing that. Last season I just stopped entirely because when I play it that Chelsea will win, they will be bad. And I said, no, this thing is just killing. So I should go on the opposite side. Probably if I say they're going to lose, then probably they'll surprise me and win. That's the hope. That's the hope behind it. But Crystal Palace, they've been awful. Roy Hodgson came in and he got them some brilliant results, and it's like they've stalled. But again, who knows? Chelsea gives every team hope. Every other team, Chelsea will give hope. So I'm really hoping that they take this game seriously and that they produce the results. I don't care how. I used to think. I used to look at. Sometimes I'll look at the performances too, but I'll take the win. I'll take it as ugly as it is. I'll take it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But with this Chelsea team, you can never. I could wish that we could. The other day I was telling the guys that if we could at least get 3 consecutive Premier League wins, not Premier League plus Carabao Cup plus FA Cup. No, 3 consecutive Premier League wins. Then I might say probably there's a chance. But you can't get that with this team this time. 3 consecutive Premier League wins is a huge ask for this team. So let's see how this one goes. I'm just hoping that this coach will be proactive today and You know, if things are not going well, even in the first 25, 30 minutes, boy, make those changes. Don't let them lazy off and sleep off, and then the win comes. Make them.
Yeah.
So that's
Let's see what's gonna happen. So listen, Henry, come back at halftime.
for
Because
sure.
I'm gonna leave everything on the screen and take a break and watch the game. The first half with people in the other room. But
For sure.
anybody that wanna call immediately, you can call and I'll be back. I'm just around here, but it's
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you so much and have a good day and come back at halftime and banter if you want. I'll be here, people. Don't go away. I'll be here, but just because I have people around, I can't really show them on social media, though. Try to avoid trouble. Let's go. How many minutes? 3 minutes left for us to see the greatness of Chelsea Football Club, people. And we're going to destroy this team. You know, we are the kings of London. Don't mess around. Don't mess around. Mr. Nana say that, come on, you Blues. I don't know why Poch always Jackson to start the game. Why? Well, Jackson is not that bad though. He's bad on finishing, but overall, he participated to the game a lot. He dropped, he helped, he dribbled, he passes the ball nicely. I think if you take a responsibility from him of scoring goals, I think we should be fine. Mr. George is asking me how it's been my day. I'm good. Thank you for asking, my brother. Nice to see you back in the channel. Mr. Arthur, you always late. I will take a break. I'm not going anywhere, but you know what I mean. I will let everything on the screen and come back now because I have so many people in the house.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Real quick, because I
Yes.
think you connected to my car. I don't know what. I just want to say real quick that to the viewers out there, you guys can always join the link on StreamYard, give your opinions. Uggs is a good guy, great community here. It's free, and he's going to be accepting calls later, so let us know your thoughts on this horrific club here versus a great club. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This guy is crazy. This guy is crazy. So I'm still around, people. I'm just gonna be off and on because of my house and the people who are watching with me. But anyways, we're still together, man. Don't go away. You're gonna have amazing commentary and everything. So 1 minute to go and the game is about to start. Come on, you Blues, said Nana say that. Come on, you Blues. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's destroy them. Hopefully Chelsea are going to do something today, because if you don't do anything today, Pochettino, I don't have any power really to protect you. I've been protecting Pochettino all this time. I still protect him and support him, but he need to show me something on that pitch, huh? He need to win. Let's see how the new guys are gonna do today. So I'm fixing everything on the screen right now, people, before we switch to commentary. I will be here. You will be seeing me, but somebody else commenting. So let's see. There we go, Chelsea. It's about time. The game is about to start. Get ready. The game is starting. Live radar and live score. There we go. You have everything on the screen, and I'll be around for a little while. All right, the game just started. Let go. Don't let me down, you Chelsea. Please do not let me down. Do not do that to me.